Because I didn't get it on video.
All right.
I'd like to introduce Norfolk County Commissioner Richard Staiti, who's running for re-election. Yay! Here we go.
All right, thank you. Let me get over here. Hi, everybody. My name is Richard Staiti. I have the privilege right now of serving as your county commissioner. I'm one of three, and I'm up for re-election this year, and I'm here to ask for your vote and for your support as a fellow Democrat. So I'll be on the primary. Maybe some of you already voted. Who knows? I'm told already the ballots went out. People have already voted. I was in Needham. The governor came out last week at Jim Siegel's house for a little cookout. I got a chance to see her, and someone came up to me in line and said, "I already voted for you." I said, "Oh, all right. I won't talk anymore then." But it's funny. But listen, I'll give you a quick background on who I am and what the county does. I'm sorry I got here a little bit late. I would have loved to have heard some of the other candidates. I mean, it's always great to hear different ideas, but I see my friend Chris Sapolos from Randolph is here, and he's one of the ones. I had this gentleman right here who's running for state rep as well, whose father is running for the clerk of the court, right? Is that right? Father-in-law, right? So you get to meet a lot of good people on the campaign trail, and that's one of the things that's great about politics. You get to see the people who are out there and get to network, and in the end, you understand that we're all trying to do, one basic thing, and that's help each other out, help our society, help our towns, help our county, help our state, and advance whatever it might be the cause of civilization. At least I believe that. So my background, very quickly, I'm a Canton High School grad. I went out to Stonehill College. I got an undergraduate degree in science there. I got a master's degree in education from Bridgewater State University now. It's not the college. I don't know why, but it is university. And I also have a Juris Doctor from Suffolk Law. As far as politics, I have lots of experience, and they've all been great. I'm very fortunate. But some of the highlights were I served in Canton for many years as a member of the Select Board, 9 years there. I currently still have the position as town moderator. I don't know if you have a city council here. You don't have that old-fashioned Massachusetts system, but we still have it in Canton, and it's an open town meeting, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Anyway, I have that as my job, and then finally, I have, of course, the honor, as I said, of being county commissioner. So a lot of times on the campaign trail, people will just say, "Well, I want to vote for you, but tell me, what does a county commissioner do?" You probably don't have to worry about that. If you talk to, I see our city council people here, you know what they do. They deal with police and fire and the public works, and when you have state reps, you know the issues they deal with. So you don't say, "What do you do?" It's more like, "What are you going to do?" But with county commissioner, it's always tricky. So let me explain some of the things we've done and maybe tie in a way, indirectly, my experience and in terms of how that helped me at least get elected and hopefully get reelected. One of the primary jobs of the county commissioner is to oversee all of the court buildings. We have to maintain all the courts in terms of their repairs, their structure, make sure they're safe, make sure they're up to date. I guess as a lawyer, I can say that has helped me to be in the courts a little bit. Particularly, I'm familiar with Dedham and Stoughton Court, but certainly that's one of the things we've done, and one of the things we're very proud of is that in the last 4 years, we took upon ourselves the repair of the Dedham Superior Court, now called the Delahunt Court, named after the late Bill Delahunt, great Democrat. And that golden dome and the new roof on that was something that we took great pride in doing, and we completed that, and of course it's open for business. Secondly, we have a number of small departments that, again, they kind of interact in different ways quietly under the radar. I can tell you quickly, one of them is the engineering department that at times goes to work with your engineers if you have one. And then there are some towns in the county that don't have engineers. They don't. But like, for example, I can come to mind really quick. The town of Stoughton had a couple of layouts, county roads they needed closed, and they needed to get them done quickly. And they came to the county engineers, and we worked with them to do the best we could to get that layout done properly, and had a hearing and closed the road off. They were looking to get something developed there. But that's just one of the jobs we do, is the county engineering department. It's a great department. They do a great job. We also have a part-time person who does help out with the veterans, although this year it wasn't funded. I'm going to try to work hard to get that back. We got to take care of our veterans and do all we can. We do help them in a way through our program called RSVP. Any of you familiar with RSVP? Maybe a little bit? No? It's a volunteer agency. It's funded by the commissioners and AmeriCorps. They help give rides to people. They give rides to the vets, especially if they need a doctor's appointment or for caring for anything they need. We're there for the veterans, for other people as well. And I think probably I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the Aggie School. You must have heard of Norfolk Aggie School. Great school.
Yeah.
Well, being a commissioner, we're in charge of that, along with 4 other trustees. There were 7 trustees altogether. 3 commissioners were elected, 4 trustees appointed by the governor. It's a great school. I get more and more pride the more familiar I am with that. And I'm a former teacher myself. I taught many years at Canton High School. When I ran for office, that certainly helped me, having the classroom experience and being I'm sorry?
I was at Canton High.
Canton High School, really?
Yeah,
You
they
weren't
taught
at
there in
Canton.
97, 98.
All right, excellent. Well, then you must know me then. You must know me.
What's your subject?
It's not that everybody knew me in Canton as Doc Staiti. You didn't know Doc Staiti?
Yeah.
You must know. That's me. I'm Richard Staiti, but I was Doc Staiti back then. Because I served as a trainer, too. I took care of all the sports teams. So I was a trainer, science teacher, and I ended up being director of science.
Music teacher.
Wonderful. That's fantastic. Great school, right?
Oh, it's a great community.
Great community. Yep. We won't go down that road right now.
No,
But
sorry. Sorry for interrupting.
No, that's all right. No, but the Aggie School itself, separately from that, Canton High's great. It is. Stoughton High's great. A lot of schools are getting better. They're making new buildings. It's a great thing. But the Aggie School is a terrific school. We had, for example, this year, we had 500 applicants for 150 openings. That tells you something there. The competition's very tough. And we try to divide it into in-county and out-of-county. So a certain amount of our student population, believe it or not, comes from Boston, Brockton. It comes as far as like Uxbridge. We have students just knocking on the door to get in. I don't want to digress too far, but I know there's other races going on in other counties. And I saw that one of the county commissioner candidates has been lobbying for an agricultural school in Plymouth County. And he's really pushing hard for it. Probably a great idea. Because like I said, there's a definite need. A lot of students want to go into that area. And our students go into the military, the trades. Sometimes they go on to college, junior colleges, but they come out with a great education. And they're just ready to work, which is great. I would also add one more thing, and I'll probably finish up, but we had, by the benefit of Joseph Biden, our president, and our great Congress, they enacted what's called the American Rescue Plan of Action. That happened in 2021. Talk about timing, right? I just got elected, and along came the ARPA Act. We call it ARPA, American Rescue Plan of Action. As quick as I can make it, ARPA gave money to all the counties, not the state. It gave it to the counties. By virtue of Norfolk County's overall per capita wealth, we are one of the wealthiest counties in the Commonwealth, we received $137 million, which we then in turn, as commissioners, gave out and distributed to all the cities and towns. Your town, if you're from Randolph, got something like $7 million. And I know for a fact, because I worked with Chris and the other councils as well, and your manager, they decided to put it all in one area. They put it towards the water facility that you share with Braintree and I think with Holbrook, I believe.
Yeah.
Hope I'm not wrong on that. But that was the application. So some towns did that. So Randolph took all the money, they put it right towards that, and that's great. That helped out Randolph. I mean, Sharon did the same thing. I saw you invited Sharon. Everything from Sharon's here, but you did the same thing. They took $2 million, now it's for PFAS treatment. Stoughton took our check of $5 million. They put it towards the building of a new fire station. And then you had towns like Needham, Canton, Wellesley, even Weymouth. They've kind of doled it out. You know, they take it in portions. The bottom line, what I say with all humility, and I mean this as a team member, I work with Joe Shea, who's a great guy. He's up for election too. And also Peter Collins. The three of us with our administrative team, we've given out over 100 and close to $125 million. We're number one in the state. Number one, Norfolk County, in terms of the money we've given out. And you say, oh, that's, my math is right. Where's the other 10 million? We're keeping a small amount for the county. We've got some buildings we want to repair. We also keep a small amount for the administrative fee. But I will tell you, the administrative fee is very, very minimal compared to what the state did under the Donald Trump CARES Act. And that's because under our program, we're collaborating with Plymouth County and with Barnstable County and also with Bristol County. In other words, we're sharing the resources there in terms of our CPA firms, and that's keeping our costs down to about 3 to 5%. So in summary, the ARPA program has been a great success. It ends at the end of this year. It ends at the end of 24. If I have the good fortune of being reelected, which I hope I will, I don't know what my next 4 years are going to bring as far as ARPA, because ARPA will be over. But I know what my 4 years are going to be focused on. I'm going to be focused on increasing regionalization. We have a program now called the Sealer of the Weights and Measures. 5 towns have signed up for it. That's when you go to the gas pump and you get your gas and there's a sticker on there that says it's been certified. We're doing that job now. Some towns have lost the ability to do it. The state used to do it, now the county's doing it. So that's a regional service. I'd like to see a little bit more emphasis on green, and we're trying to get a grant for electric charging stations at all the county buildings. That's a big plus that I'm pushing for. And of course, continue to provide help to the towns and to our veterans and to other people as best we can. So working again, I don't do this alone. I would never want to take all the credit. I've got great relationships over the last 4 years with officials like Chris and Kevin. We work with the local officials. We work with our state reps. Together, we have a good team, and we've got some good things going. I hope I can get your vote for election.
Do you work with Jesse as well?
Well, the Democratic, of course, I'm forgetting.
I'm on the town council,
I keep
too.
forgetting that. You're
Right.
on there too. My apologies.
No worries.
Now look at you as the chairperson here.
Of
You're
course.
Right. You're right. You're right. Well, you knew about the grant. The
Of
ARPA
course.
grant. You were part of that. You're right.
We've divvied it out to some other things now, too.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. My apologies, sir. Anyone in the city councils here or elected officials? No? There's always one mistake. All right, that's great. So listen, thanks for having me here today.